Welcome back to Doki Doki.
Doki Doki with
Remember, viewer discretion is advised.
Monica's gone. It's fine
So,
now.
do I click new game or load game? Would it be new game since it's technically new?
You can't load anything.
Okay. So, new game. Should we change? Should we go with a different first? Or I guess it's not gonna let us go with a different first name this time.
What? What do you mean? You're
like,
Alex forever.
Yeah.
You're Alex forever.
I don't know how this works, man.
You're Alex.
It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls, or something like that. Hey, Alex! Well, there is already one girl. That is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Wow, we're already nicer people than we were the first time.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we're way nicer.
We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we picked up that habit once again. Alex, are you proud of me? What for? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it. Even though we walked to school together every day. Well, yeah.
Rosie, if you pick now. If you pick
I always thought it was implied. That's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commutes. By the way, Alex, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already I started to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time? When she started a club of her very own.
Oh, she started a club of her own? Wow.
Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind on to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. Wow, we're actually kind of decent people this time. We're just like, oh yeah, she's so annoying. Last time.
Ugh, there she is.
She's so...
That girl with depression I know. Ugh, always late. It's like...
The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number from the club flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah! Alex! What are you doing out here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh? So you're the Alex that Sayori's been talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Alex.
Hey, it feels like we're missing
We're the
somebody.
literature club. Are we though?
I mean, I am.
I hope you enjoy your visit.
Come
on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one.
Spider size.
Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Alex, don't tell me. That's right. The club I decided to join is yours, Sayori. The literature club.
No boys allowed get thrown out of the club.
Sayori's eyes light up.
No way.
No way! Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Well, if Sayori's this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club.
Yeah, if only we had a 5th member.
I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah! After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise! Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. I still feel awkward, and I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready?
Everything's so happy now.
Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off her tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. How cute. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate are used to make the ears. So cute! Wow, those look amazing. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sari grabs the first, then I follow. It's delicious. Sari talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around on my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down the teapots next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading may not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Alex, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, the dogs are really loud with their bone crunching.
Sorry.
Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey, Yuri! Eh? Well, about, you know, the first thing he said. Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it! For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So if Alex wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little.
Rosie?
He could take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Alex? Maybe? Sensing the tension, Sarah jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better, too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try to pick up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri...
That's what
I have to read manga. Jeez. You were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful.
Hurtful.
I didn't realize.
So I was going over like different things.
Yeah, so we're doing Natsuki or Sayori this time?
Try and go for Sayori, I believe.
Sayori? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki.
I was reading into it. That's what I've been doing. And I don't know if we'll be able to do Sayori because of things, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
We'll see.
We'll just try and pick all the options that favor her and see what happens.
If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well.
Really?
Really?
Everyone's so nice. So great.
I mean,
it's so
it
peaceful.
makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too. This is so cute! Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay?
Dogs, please.
Yes.
Please.
I look forward to it.
They're just
Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food.
They're just gonna tear up those bones the entire...
I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Really going to town on those bones.
I'll put that music cut out for a minute there. Dogs,
Isn't it?
calm down.
I think everyone likes you too, Alex. You think so? Well, everyone seems to get along a little better with you around Sayori.
Oh, yeah.
Aw, Alex. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club. But I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever.
Okay.
That's you joined. Every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Alex. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I want to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Alex. I know how hard you try to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that really matters anymore. It's just us now. And you may be the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. O-R-E-V-E.
No?
Okay. What's happening?
I won't let you hurt him.
Who? It hurts. Ah!
Sorry, I was wrong.
There's no happiness after all.
Goodbye, sorry. Goodbye, X.
Goodbye, Literature Club.
Oh.
Off to a great start already. Everyone was so nice, though.
It was too good to be true.
Of course it was.
Oh.
Oh, there's voice acting.
Yeah. Oh. Seems this is taking a turn.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a great song so far.
It's cute so far. Wait for it to take its downhill turn.
Dogs, you're interrupting the song. Please. Oh my god. They can't be contained. Well.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right. That was actually the ending of the game.
Was it?
Yeah. I found that out later.
Whoops.
We stopped like 2 seconds before the ending.
Wow. We're pro at this. I guess we can go back and replay.
Well, there's the DLCs and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
We can either go back, replay, but yeah, there's the...
If I knew that, then we would have finished this last time.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't remember. Image not... Oh.
Yeah, so, like, there's the DLC we can do.
There's
Like,
DLCs
we
and
could do
stuff.
a couple of DLCs, and if we want to, we could probably go back and do, like, Natsuki or Sayori. Or we could try to get the super secret Monica ending.
The super secret Monica ending? Might have to look.
That might be a thing we can do. I don't know.
I don't recall these images, probably because we never talked to Natsuki once.
No, we only did Yuri, so we can go back and do Sayori and
Yeah,
Natsuki.
we did not talk to Natsuki at all.
No.
Yeah.
Whoops. Yeah. We probably won't do as much reading this time. Unless it's like new dialogue and stuff. I'll just let the credits run. Extra special thanks to Monica and Alex.
Monica? Monica? Made with love. No, there's still DLCs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't,
This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being part of my Literature Club. With everlasting love, Monica. Files are missing or corrupt. Please run reset to repair.
Oh, what happens if you open Doki Doki again?
You can see.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just that. Let's look at what pictures we have.
Oh, did we get new pictures?
It looks like it.
Were we gifted new photos? Oh, wonderful.
Okay, that one.
Yeah,
This is still super cute, though.
that is still adorable.
And music. I don't know which one of them is new.
I don't know.
Side stories?
Yep.
Trust
Yeah.
or understanding.
Well, we'll have to decide with the other two at some point too. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
Because.
Try writing
Well, we have
quote.
two options here.
Either we can restart.
We could run through and just side with Natsuki at all points now.
Yeah, we can do a quick Natsuki.
Because I think at a certain level we have to.
We can do her real fast. I won't do a lot of dialogue reading this time because it'll probably be a repeat of a lot of stuff. So-
Well, Natsuki has a completely separate story, is a thing.
Yeah.
And a completely different ending, if you will.
Mm-hmm. But so I
Yeah.
like all the beginning stuff that's basically the same. I'll just run through that super fast. Kind of like what we did with Night in the Woods, where we just really quickly did
There is
all
a
the
good
Gregory
ending.
stuff. There is a good ending for Natsuki?
Well, there's a good ending for the game itself.
Ah.
Who've seen all 10 of the game's CGs, and 3 from writing poems to Sayori, 3 poems for Yuri,
And 3 poems for
3 for
Natsuki.
Natsuki,
And 1 for Monica.
and 1 for talking to Monica in the room during Act 3. So there is a way we can get a happy ending of this. But yeah.
So should we just run through all the people then? We'll just do Natsuki this time?
I was like, we have 2 options. We could do the DLC or the run through Natsuki's fucked up reality. All right, let's do a side story then. I guess.
Side story.
Sure. Let's do the side story. See how these go.
Trust.
Let's do trust.
Well, okay. So it's a part 1 and part 2, and then there's gonna be a part 3. It looks like too.
Possible.
So
we have to do part 1 before we can do part 2, though.
Yeah.
So we'll do trust first.
Trust. Okay.
Begin the side story. Puppies. Puppies.
I know you're all happy crunching,
I'm
but
crunching, man. I can't be stopped from the crunching.
they cannot be stopped for the crunching. Bake sale. Soccer tryouts. This classroom looks really familiar.
It is. Dogs, please. Okay, everyone. The literature club is starting. Let's all have a seat and take attendance, okay? Ugh. I missed the debate club. Who knew it would be so difficult to start a new club? I feel worse with every day that passes by without anyone coming in. I'm really starting to lose confidence.
Monica is the only member of the literature club.
Aw.
In the days that have passed, all of our efforts to recruit new members have been fruitless.
Aw, man. How am I going about this wrong?
Monica glances at one of her flyers. The headline is,
Do you like literature? There's where you went wrong. Maybe nobody's into literature enough to pick it up. Into the other club interest. Okay, please. Enough. Enough crunching. I can't rely on people liking literature. Dogs. I need to sell them a vision. But what kind of vision?
Monica rests her head on her desk, deep in thought. But before she realizes, the recent nights of staying up too late start to catch up with her. It's so quiet, and the noise of the air conditioner is soothing.
Oof. Dogs, please? Can you stop? I don't know if the mic's picking that up, but I really hope it's not. But it probably
Pretty
is.
sure it is. Hello? Suddenly, a voice causes Monica to snap awake.
Oh my gosh. So sorry, I never do this.
Is this the napping club?
No, this is...
Monica pauses, suddenly embarrassed to admit that this is, in fact, the literature club.
This is the literature club.
Yay, I thought I got it wrong for a sec.
I'm super sorry. It was like very unprofessional of me.
Don't apologize. I do that all the time.
Oh.
Did I miss the club meeting? Where is everybody?
Well, about that. This is everybody.
Really? Just you?
But we're getting more members. I've been working really hard on it.
Hold on a sec. If it's just you, that means I get to be vice president.
Wait, vice president? What are your qualifications?
Well, I'm better at napping than you. Maybe I should be president.
No, you're making fun of me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What's your name?
Sayori.
Okay, Sayori. I've been trying really hard on this club. I know you caught me at a weird time, but it's really disheartening to not be taken seriously, you know? I really care so much about this. I just wanted to find other people who do too.
Oh no. I'm so sorry. I do care, I promise. I have a hard time being serious, that's all. I don't mean for it to hurt you. And I was joking about the vice president thing too. I would make a terrible vice president.
Well, I mean, I'm sure that...
Monica tries to say something reassuring, but it's difficult when she still doesn't know much about Sayori.
I'm sorry that this is like isn't real like this isn't really like a club yet. Would you still be interested in joining after I found a few more members at least?
Well, no. I want to join now.
Really?
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun. Besides, I can tell how hard you've been working. You're doing something amazing and you should be proud of it, you know? So let me help you turn something stressful into something fun. If nothing else, I'm good at that, so...
Aha! Honestly, how could you possibly say no to that, dogs? Crotch. That's really so sweet of you, Sayori. Oh, I'm Monica, by the way.
Monica! That's such a cool name!
Very cool name. Oh, now you're just trying to cheer me up.
But you're smiling.
Well, I didn't say I didn't. I didn't say it didn't work.
Monica glances at the flyer on her desk and realizes that her name is already written on it. So, what do we do first?
Well, it's getting pretty late, isn't it? We could go home and come up with new ideas to recruit club members.
I can do that.
Cool. And I think I need to put some more time into my vision for the club. You know, like a mission.
My mission is to make everyone happy.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. Use something like that. If
Yeah,
I
something
need,
like that.
Yeah, something like that. If I need to.
I need to think about it.
Think about it.
Hey, do you like hugs?
I guess so.
Sori suddenly pulls Monica into a friendly hug. Then
Ah!
let's go.
Assault.
Some people can just really use a hug sometimes. Besides, Sori whispers Ollie. It's not one thing, it's another.
My dogs. I swear. I'm
I
sorry.
swear these dogs.
These dogs. How do I reach these dogs?
Sori whispers loudly.
Please whisper
Hug
louder.
energy is what keeps me at my best.
Aha! Hug energy.
Monica laughs. Although Sori is very different from her, Monica feels her spirits lifted. Maybe it's just because she finally found another club member. But
I'm looking forward to tomorrow then. How much water does he need? It'll be fun.
yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna think really hard tonight about how to get more people.
Scuffed. Me too. Yeah, me too, dog. Oh man, this is a mess.
A day passes and the time comes for the literature club, Monica and Sayori, to
My
reconvene.
dog is part camel. It's been like 2 minutes. Come on. Okay, she's done.
As president, Monica ensures that she's the first to arrive at the club room. But she finds herself waiting longer than expected for Sayori.
It's been 10 minutes already. Maybe I should just... Maybe
Maybe.
Sayori changed her mind about joining. No, that can't be. She was excited yesterday. But I'm getting kind of worried.
Suddenly, Sayori comes bounding in through the door. In her hand, she's holding a sheet of paper. Sorry I'm late. I'm here.
It's okay. Welcome back.
And Sayori spins over to Monica and deposits the sheet onto Monica's desk.
Oh, what's this?
Take my hand. Take my hand, take me forward. Take me to your dreamlands. Caution me to watch my step, so I can't look back at my footprints. Climb the stairs ahead of me while I look up to you. The more I look forward, the more I look up, the more I lend to you. If you can trust me to follow your pace, I'll trust you to set it. If you can trust me to lend you a smile, I'll trust you to return
Okay.
it.
Anyway,
Take my hands, take me forward, take me to your dreamland.
gives me serious Ocean Man vibes. Take me by the hand.
Ocean man.
Hey, this is really good. You wrote this, Sayori?
Of course. Wait, no, that was the wrong side of the paper.
Huh?
I wasn't ready to share that yet. I'm so embarrassed. Monica flips over the paper. Written on the other side is a list of ideas for recruiting new club members.
Oh, so this is what you meant to show me. Ooh. But I'm curious now, do you write poetry often?
I do, but I'm not sure I'm anywhere near as good as you are.
Really? I'm actually terrible at writing poetry. I never written anything. Eowyn! Anything I was happy with. Like, I always read again and after a few weeks and I'm like, wow, this is so stupid. I don't know. It's like a dramatic version of me doesn't agree with the person that I want myself to be or something like that.
Aw. You should have more confidence in yourself. You're the literature club president.
So you're the reason that Monica's so confident we meet her. I guess you're not wrong there. I need to, like, set a good example or whatever. You know, I can envision our club doing something like that, really.
Doing what?
I don't know, like sharing poems. We write and stuff like that. Please no, Monica.
Oh, yeah.
Monica, use it for evil.
I would love to do that. It's such a good way to learn about other people, you know? Well, these safety pins actually are functional. Ta-da! It's such a good way to learn about other people, you know? So I got distracted by my earrings, which are safety pins, and I didn't know they're actually functioning safety pins.
It's okay, this is the scuffed episode, it's fine. It's so fun.
It's like we have so many emotions that we can't express to other people.
I have a lot of emotions right now, Sari.
But you can when it's a poem, right?
Yeah! I think this is helping me form a more cohesive vision of the club. So I'm glad you showed me, even though it was by accident.
Me too. I felt embarrassed at first, but now it feels kind of good that someone else read it.
Yes.
I'll try to show you more of them in the future.
Oh, you will. I'd love that. Oh, geez, I'm getting distracted. Do you want to go over the recruitment brainstorm together?
My brainstorm's so hard. It's like a brain hurricane. My brain is a natural disaster.
Sari, that's terrible. Anyway, let's take a look at that list. Do you way to put her down out of nowhere? Make cupcakes?
What was that?
Puppy's fighting over what last bone is left because Loki's a monster. He's robbing him. My other dog is robbing all their dogs. He's a criminal. You're breaking the Geneva Dog Convention. Anyone's gonna be pissed. Anyways, make cupcakes?
I was hungry. But it's a good idea, isn't it?
Let me think about this. I mean, what would give us the chance to...
To give people cupcakes. You know, like when they come into the club. What if we said we had free cupcakes on the flyer?
Oh! Yeah!
Bless you.
Sorry. I'm kind of worried that would bring the wrong kinds of people, you know? Yeah, like filthy degenerates named Alex.
Wrong kinds?
Yeah, people who would just come for the cupcakes then leave.
Nobody would do that. A lot of people would do that.
Sorry, that was Alex's plan on the first day until he got entrapped by
That would be mean!
But you know, I want to find people who are really into literature. Even if they don't know it yet. Let's see what the next thing on the list is. Hunt for people reading books? Yes, hunt them down. I don't think I get it.
Like going around the school and finding people who are reading books, you know? Like in the morning or during lunch. And we tell them to check out the literature club.
Well, the problem with that is, like, wouldn't most people reading books just be doing an assignment or something? How will we know if they're just reading for fun?
Well, we could ask them. But then we'd be bothering people who are trying to do schoolwork. I didn't think about that part. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. You're terrible. You're coming up with a lot more than I can. Oh, your next idea. Hand out flyers rather than just put them up on the wall. I definitely like to start doing that.
I'm useful.
I never said you weren't. I just need to... This music is so bassy. I need to think of... blah, blah, blah. I just need to think of what to tell people when we're handing them out. I can read, I swear. Dyslexic people reading. I don't... Oh god, I don't want it to just be like, join the literature club. It must be more. Let's figure out how we can... engage people.
Yes, we're gonna enrage
How do we enrage people? Join a literature club or you're stupid. Ha.
What if you told them about club activities and stuff?
What club activities? Yeah, well, I suppose I gotta come up with that, right? The vision for the club. Sari, pretend like we're a normal person for a second. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. You know, a random passerby who gets getting a flyer. How would your reaction to that idea of the literature club be?
Probably like, literature is stupid. I'm joining the anime club. Anime club sucks.
What the heck?
Sorry, I was just thinking of a friend of mine.
Okay, what if I said we were doing like a group reading project or discussing it tomorrow together?
I would probably nap through that.
That's you, Sari.
Yeah, but that doesn't really sound fun to most people anyway. We need to really catch their interest, you know?
Ugh. This sucks. Why is this so hard?
Monica, don't be sad.
What do you mean? What do you like about the literature club, Sayori?
Me? Well, kind of what I said earlier about the... I can't read. Well, kind of what I said about the poem earlier. I swear you're dyslexic. Your dyslexia is contagious.
It might be.
I think it gives you the chance to express yourself.
It's terminal.
Like, express yourself in ways you can't normally do. When you're just doing your normal day-to-day and talking to your friends. I mean, we all have so many thoughts and feelings that we just don't get to share, you know? It's like intimate.
Yeah. Let's not put that word on all the flyers. How do we get that across to people? We could, like, express your true self.
Be intimate with us.
Okay, that's kind of...
I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh.
What is it?
I forgot all my things in my classroom. I must have gotten too excited and rushed here. Silly me.
Rushed, but you weren't... Ah, never mind. Did you did you want to go get your stuff then?
I'll forget if I don't do it now.
Well, I'll wait for you then.
Okay, it will only take a second.
Okay.
Sir dashes out of the room, leaving Monica momentarily alone. Monica sighs and starts jotting down her thoughts on a sheet of paper.
Express yourself. Be who you want to be. Make a new friends. Discover a new you. Discover your heart. No. Write your heart out. No. Right into your heart. Right the way into your heart. Join the literature club. Right the way into your heart. That's lame.
Monica!
Ah! You startled me.
Sorry, but it's something important. On the way to my classroom, there was a girl reading a book.
Hey. Reading a book? That can't be.
Let's hurry, recruit her.
Wait, you're sure she's not just doing homework?
I could tell she was really into it. Don't go after my lemonade.
Could we just take a look?
Monica grabs one of her flyers and stands up from her desk. The two depart the classroom and Sayori leading the way. I think he wants banishment.
He's got bone all over his face. Come on, man. Come on. You guys are terrible. Outside, let's go.
Intermission temporarily while all the dogs are corralled outside.
That's a.
Come on, Ewan.
Sorry. Just get so feral out of nowhere.
They do. The two depart the classroom with Sayori leading the way. This way!
You don't have to run.
Sayori leads Monica over to a particular classroom, then lowers her voice to a whisper. See in there. Monica peers through the window.
Who's
Sure enough, there's a girl sitting alone,
Take your
intensely
bets.
reading
Who's
a
it gonna
book.
be? Yuri or Natsuki? I feel like a creep for doing this.
You should go inside and talk to her.
Me?
You're the president? I would probably scare her away.
Okay, fine. I'll do it.
Monica takes a deep breath and timidly enters the classroom.
Trips over 6 desks.
That was fast.
Oh my gosh. I'm so embarrassed.
Why? What happened?
Well, I entered the classroom and she didn't even look up from her book. So I kind of just left the flyer on her desk and then walked out.
We love social anxiety.
Dude, Monica, this is like a whole nother side of Monica we've never gotten to see before.
Right? That's kind of cute. But I'm sure she'll see it and want to join the club.
I hope so. Shall we head back now?
The two head back to the classroom, Sarah feeling rather accomplished and Monica still feeling a bit embarrassed by the encounter.
Who was it? Which girl was it?
I'm pretty sure it might have been Yuri.
Probably.
Upon returning, Monica and Sayori resumed their strategy meeting. They discussed various different kinds of recruitment tactics, from professional to silly. After going through Sayori's list, and with Monica coming up with ideas of her own, the two ended in a better spot than where they began.
Okay, well, I'll have to say that today was pretty productive, wasn't it?
Yeah! I think we're starting to make progress. I can't wait to get some new members. Hey, what's this? Sayori peers at a sheet of paper Monica was jotting on earlier.
Oh, don't mind that. I was just thinking to myself.
Join the literature club. Right the way into your heart? That's so cute!
Please stop. I think I was a little over dramatic.
But Sayori pauses and thinks for a moment. You know, I don't think you give yourself enough credit.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know, I feel like I could tell from talking to you today. It seems like you're always afraid of doing something wrong.
Yeah, but...
Would you call yourself a perfectionist?
Yeah. I definitely am. I mean, I have an idea in my head of how I want things to go. And it's like, I can't accept anything less than that. But I think at the end it helps me try my hardest self, even, oh god,
at everything.
Everything. So, I don't think I feel bad, I'm dyslexic, oh god, it's taking over, like this club. We have such an opportunity to make it exactly how we envision it, but it feels like we only have one shot at it. So I'm just afraid of deviating from that vision.
What's the vision?
It's...
Monica pauses to think, then shakes her head to herself. She sighs.
I don't know. I just want everyone to...
Monica trails off. Smiling, Sayori taps her fingers against a sheet of paper. Right the way into your heart. I think what you're trying to do is to make the club what you need most out of anyone. Well, you're the only one who knows yourself best, of course. But I'm here to help you. Monica returns Sayori's smile.
It's amazing how kind you are. Sure hope I don't force you to kill yourself. We are going to make this the best club ever.
Sayori nods and the two remain silent for a moment, lost in
thoughts. This is like so tragic knowing what happens.
The only sound is the steady whisper of the air conditioner, and the only movement is the afternoon sunlight trickling its way in and out of the moving clouds. Sayori breaks the moment with a big yawn.
Oh, time to go home.
You tell me. You're the president.
Suck cat. In that case, today's meeting is officially over. I look forward to tomorrow.
Me too. Sayori beams and grabs her things.
You can go ahead. I need a few minutes still.
Oh, I can wait.
That's alright. I just want some time alone.
In that case, Sayori waves enthusiastically at Monica. Good luck! Monica smiles and waves in return, and Sayori spins her way out of the classroom. All alone, she sighs to herself and takes a minute to zone out. She wasn't prepared for the self-reflection encouraged by Sayori, but she decides it is something she probably needed right now.
The club is what I need most. I don't get it. I just want to start a club with more passion. Something that I could use to help lead people to happiness. Literature's the key to that. Because it's the window into the see the real person inside us. Underneath the person who is forced to always smile and blend in. The person who's forced to be perfect.
Monica suddenly notices a folder on the floor by her desk.
Did Sayori leave this behind? I hope she doesn't have leave her homework in it.
Worried, Monica opens the folder to check.
Poems.
It's a folder of poems. Become the flower. A feeling of joy as a flower plucked from the ground. The color, the scent. It's so pretty in my hair. Every day I pluck some flowers as though they grew just for me. A lifetime of peace and nourishment yanks away in an instant. All for me, all for joy. I need more. I need more joy. I need more happy. Pluck, pluck, pluck every day. Pluck, pluck, pluck. So pretty in my hair. Pluck, pluck, pluck. You're going to die, and you too. Beneath my feet, a flower stands alone. It beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clingy roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what ends? I look in every direction, and in the field I stand in, the prosperous field, it's a barren wasteland. The fruits of my labor, the carnage of my joy, and that is why I've decided I must become the flower.
Huh. What the? Wait. Sayori?
Oh no, she's depressed. And oh, that one's cute.
Oh,
Yeah, so that's
new Monica fan art. Hell yeah.
that one's cute.
Yeah.
Okay, then
Got
two new poems.
Fantastic.
There once was a ladybug. It was so small it took a really long time to crawl from here to there. It was very tiring to fly for too long. Nobody squishes ladybugs because they're cute. Does that make them better than other bugs? Do ladybugs know they're cute? I think they're too preoccupied with bug things. And so the ladybug crawled around and did bug things. The story wasn't really going anywhere, but I don't know. But I know you don't mind. I hope you think it's nice for being there anyway. Like ladybugs. Like this ladybug. The one who clings like a door onto your sleeve because... Oh, the one that clings like a doof onto your sleeve because it knows you won't squish it. If it doesn't bug you, will you stay a while? And I think that's it. Just the new poems there. On the classroom.
Well.
Guess we'll
we can
do part 2.
Yay!
Sure, let's begin that one.
Did you see that thing that said acquisition collect all Sayori's poems? Probably nothing. It's probably nothing.
Another day passes in a flash, and it's already time for the next club meeting. Although Monica should have come up with a plan for today's club task, she hasn't been able to shake her guilt and anxiety after reading Sayori's poem.
How dare she? I'm so stupid. How did I let myself be the center of attention? Sayori is going to go through all these kinds of feelings, and I'm letting her come for me instead of the other way around. What kind of club president does that? This whole time I didn't even think to ask her about her own feelings. So much for the stupid vision.
Sayori enters the club room with her usual smile, but upon seeing the downcast Monica, her smile quickly fades into an expression of concern. Monica?
I have to get the dogs.
Is everything okay?
No, damn it.
It's at a ... so you're good. Did she trip up the stairs? You okay, Owen?
I'm really sorry. Both real life and in the game. I'm terribly sorry, friend.
I'm a terrible friend.
I'm a terrible friend.
Huh? What are you talking about? You're an amazing friend. Monica shakes her head.
I made this all about myself. Even you said so yesterday. You told me I need to try making the club for what I need most, right? But the problem is so trivial compared to yours.
Sayori responds quietly. What are you talking about? But as she says that, her face darkens. Through the silence, Sayori mutters her realization. I left my folder here. Monica stares blankly ahead, unable to come up with a response. I wasn't ready to share those. Now you're worrying about me. I don't want that.
Oh, jeez. But why? We're friends, right?
Wordlessly, Sayori nods.
Friends look out for each other. I want to be here for you as much as you're here for me.
After a long moment passes in silence, the air is incredibly heavy.
Uh-oh.
This is different. It wasn't just about you yesterday, it was about the club. Besides, things were so happy yesterday. You don't need to do this all of a sudden. I don't want it. I like happy. So, if you do this, then you're just being selfish. Monica massages her forehead, struggling through the frustration of such a paradox. It's understandable that Sayori isn't ready to share certain things, but as unfair as it is for Monica to pry, it's also painful for Monica to force herself to ignore the needs of her friend.
I'm sorry I looked. I disrespected your privacy.
No, I don't blame you for looking. I would have at least needed to check if it was mine. Or you would have at least needed to check if it was mine.
Yeah.
Monica takes a deep breath.
Okay. I understand you don't want me to worry. And I think I'll be able to put it aside so that we can move on. Wait, can you promise me something?
Promise you what? Monica pauses to collect her thoughts. Her thoughts are running rampant like herds of sheep.
This is the literature club. The place where you can express themselves in the way that life normally does not allow them to. That's the vision. In fact, it's our vision. To write the way into your heart or whatever. So just promise me that you'll remember that too. It doesn't have to be right now, but I think but I want you to know I'm here for you whenever you need it. But I want us to be ourselves like that.
Sayori smiles gently. I promise if you promise. Unable to help it, Monica's returns Sayori's smile.
I promise.
Me too. As the conversation closes, the mood in the room is lifted. With that behind them, it's time to proceed with the club activities.
So, want to teach me about poetry?
Huh? But what about recruitment?
It's fine. We have plenty of time for that. But right now, I feel like I want to do this. I mean, I have to fulfill my end of the promise, you know.
There's no way I can say no to that. Just don't expect much. I do a lot of writing, but it's not like I'm a scholar or anything.
That's fine. I think I need some motivation. I'll never know where to start when it comes to writing poems.
Starting isn't so hard. You just need to write down your feelings and see where it takes you.
Yeah, but that wouldn't come out any good.
That's supposed to. You're gonna have to fight your perfectionist mind on this one. You can start by writing your feelings and see what kind of things it makes you think of. And when you turn your feelings into a little story.
Huh.
You can get your feelings down first and make it sound pretty later. It's not like building a railroad where you go from one end to the other. It's more like a collage where you find all the things you want to put in it, then arrange them in a pretty way. At least that's how I do it. It's not like the only way. But it's a really good way not to get stuck right at the beginning.
I understand. I always get caught up in how it sounds. I always forget about the actual importance.
Monica pulls out a pen and paper to start writing on.
Stop being a perfectionist, you idiot. I'm just kidding.
Monica scribbles out, "You idiot," after she writes it down. No, keep it.
What? Why? Are you calling me an idiot? Or are you talking shit?
But the point is that you're not supposed to police your feelings.
I'm gonna kick your ass. She just gets like really aggressive, like 1940s levels of aggressive.
But the point is you're not supposed to police your feelings, right? Be as dramatic as you want.
But I was just... Well, yeah.
Underneath the scribble, Monica writes, "You idiots." Rewrites "You idiot." She stares at the paper. Her words stare back at her.
It's kind of funny how I wrote it down, what I'm mad at myself for, and then I did the exact thing anyway. This is really gonna take some getting used to.
I believe in you.
Thanks, I do too. I mean. I don't believe in you, of course. But also you, of course.
Monica continues this exercise, jotting down her thoughts. It's surprisingly quiet to struggle to rewrite without overthinking it. But after a while, with Sayori's guidance and encouragement, Monica's sheet of paper begins to look fairly lively, peppered with all of her random thoughts.
Phew!
Monica looks up and down at her sheets.
Gosh, I feel so tense looking at this. I hate it. But it's like kind of liberating.
Mm-hmm. I can tell how hard you're trying. It makes me happy. I think you'll be good at writing poems.
Don't give me so much credit. I'd have to try really, really hard at it. But I think sometimes I really do enjoy, I'll enjoy doing it. God, dyslexia is a wild thing, isn't it? With you. With
Sayori beams.
I ship it. I'll stop here. But we'll have time. Let's try and work out a new flyer up for the club. It won't be as picky. I won't be as so picky about the language.
Yay, let's do it! Monica and Sayori proceed with their work. With each passing day, the two of them become more and more confident in the club. Not simply from the recruitment planning, but from their vision as well. As their bond strengthens, so does the essence of the literature club. Finally, they begin to truly feel it's only a matter of time before they find more members.
Yep.
Another day passes. As usual, Monica's the first to the club room. With her is a printout of the revised literature club flyer, complete with all new ideas Monica and Sawyer came up with.
If I was the only... Oh god! If only this was a flyer we gave to the reading girl the other day. Jesus, I can read. It's it's so much more attractive than the old one, but
the new catchphrase is featured clearly in the center of the flyer. Write the way into your heart.
You went with that cheesy.
Surely common sense would say one writes from the heart, not into the heart. But the message being delivered is one that can be used to write, that one can use to discover themselves.
And the dyslexia.
Hopefully, Monica and Sayori had thoughts that it would be enough to garner some curiosity from students.
Why do I feel so tense looking at this?
Monica thinks back to the previous meeting when she performed the writing exercise.
Was I always this bad at expressing myself? How was I supposed to be the president if I can't even demonstrate to the club what the club is supposed to be all about? Jeez.
The literature club is truly beginning to take form.
Yay.
But with that, the weight on Monica's shoulder only becomes heavier. Debate club was always about rigid structure, formulating airtight points and counterpoints and delivering them with conviction. It was about the person on the outside. That's why Monica was so good at it. Existed entirely within her realm of comfort.
It's suffocating. I need to break through this mental wall. I need to learn to express myself for real.
Monica pulls out a sheet of paper and grabs her pen. She presses the tip of the pen firmly against the paper. But her hand doesn't move. Instead, a tiny blot of ink collects around the tip of her pen. Monica lifts her pen and stares at the little blotch. For some reason, she feels compelled to run her finger across it. As she does so, the black ink smears across the paper, ruining Monica's canvas.
Ugh.
Out of spite for herself, Monica presses her pen down once again, letting the ink collect. She creates a second smear on the paper. That's the wind, I think. Or is that the game that's making that siren noise?
Come here. Come on, Monica.
It's like, is that the game or is that the wind outside? Or no, it might be the chicken screaming from the crock pot.
Is it the chicken?
It might be the chicken screaming in the crock
Dude,
pot.
Dude, that's messing with me. Jeez. Thought something was going horrifically wrong.
There's like a very faint screaming noise and I couldn't tell if it was like the wind, the
Dude,
game.
It sounds like the wind hitting a building in like a game. It was like really messy.
Or like whenever there's like a really thin crack and there's wind blowing and there's just that whistling. Yeah, so I think it was just the chicken screaming in the crock pot.
Man, this is...
This is quite the session. We are so... we're professionals at this.
Everything is... Dude, I can't wait for next Saturday for the Pokemon session.
Yeah, that was just going to be a chill one, though.
Crackhead energy is going to be ridiculous.
We're going to have such crackhead energy.
Just move your hand.
Monica writes.
That completely messed me up so hard, dude.
This is what I get.
Because at first I thought it was like maybe like the fan was acting up in like on the cooling thing, and I was like, no. And I thought maybe it was the audio in the game, but no, it was literally the chicken just messing with me on a fundamental level. This is what I get for seeking perfection. A stain.
Monica slides the paper away from her and puts her head down on the desk.
No, don't sleep again, Monica.
She's gonna sleep again. The air conditioner seems louder today.
Oh.
I'm here.
Hi.
Monica hears Sayori approach her desk, then stop a second, probably reading a piece of paper. Then she sits down on the adjacent desk. Bad day?
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
You too?
The new flyer looks so good. You've been working so hard. On the club, but also something else, I think.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm sorry. This is too hard just to be vulnerable.
Sayori takes a sheet of paper from Monica's desk. She writes something down, then stares at it for a while. Can I trust you?
Of course. You can trust me with anything.
Sayori gazes on Monica with sadness in her eyes. Understanding the signal, Monica takes the paper from Sayori's desk and reads it.
Oh.
Oof. Sometimes I want to die.
Did you erase my other writing? Sayori.
This is really, really hard for me. Her voice shakes. So if I can do it, then you can too. Because you're like a million times better than me.
That's completely not true.
Sayori takes a deep breath, trying to steady herself. That's something about me I never told anyone before. Even now my head is like screaming at me to stop.
Wait, you don't have to force yourself. I mean, just because of the promise yesterday.
I want to. It just feels right. I mean, maybe it's a part of the reason I came to this club in the first place. This is the literature club. I trust you more than I'm scared. At those words, Monica stands up. Sayori must have taken days of work for courage for this. Were Monica's own futile but genuine efforts actually the push that Sayori needed? Sure. Sayori's deliberate breaths can be heard over the air conditioner. It's like my brain's like really tired right now.
Sorry.
I've been going to work like an hour earlier than normal, so I'm still a little exhausted from it. And reading is probably not the good thing to do.
That's fine.
As she prepares herself to continue, Monica waits in gentle silence.
It's got the stuff plants crave.
I have this problem where I get really upset when people worry too much about me. I can't control it. It's like, why waste your energy worrying about me when you can just be happy instead?
It's called depression, ma'am.
So I never tell anyone about these kinds of thoughts that I have.
You should seek medical attention, ma'am.
It's like, so much easier to just smile and help everyone else be happy.
But that's
terrible. That's what Monica wants to say, but she stops herself in fear of saying the wrong thing. It's just that if everyone knew about it, they wouldn't treat me the same anymore. Like, whenever I'm not smiling, everyone will worry about me and ask me what's wrong. I know that because it used to be like that. Sayori pauses, seeming to recall something in the past. I just want everyone to be happy. That's the most important thing for me. And letting people look inside my head doesn't bring happiness to anyone. Sayori pauses again, her solemn expression making her look almost like an entirely different person.
How did you find the courage to tell me this? You're not worried about I'm the one of those people too?
I am worried. Part of me really hates myself for doing this. But another part of me I just felt like it would be different this time. Whenever we talk about what the club is supposed to mean, I kept feeling like it was the right thing for me to do. Especially after you've been trying so hard to express yourself too. It just made me feel like I could say it in confidence and our friendship doesn't have to change. It's so silly. The club is only 2 people, but it already means this much to me.
Aw.
Monica feels a tightening sensation in her heart. A feeling of connection to Sayori's emotions radiate between them.
Me too. I was lost until you showed up. You're so brave, Sayori. You're so strong and brave. I don't even compare.
Monica steps forward.
But nothing else, I can at least offer you some hug energy. Hell yeah, if you'd like to. Hug energy. Aww.
Wordlessly, without a smile, Sayori rests her forehead on Monica's shoulder. Through their contact, Monica can almost feel the torrents of thoughts swimming into Sayori's head. In this moment, enchanted by the air of the club, Monica realizes that all the days that have passed, this is the one where she really, really hopes that nobody new walks through the door. She speaks softly.
You're like the sweetest girl I've ever met. Guess. You can say anything. I'll never judge you. I promise.
Sayori's breath begins to quiver. She takes several deep breaths, trying as hard as she can to start speaking, to say the things she never once dared to say out loud.
Doing it again, man.
Finally, she speaks in a choked voice. I'm so worthless. I'm worthless and everyone would be better off without me.
No.
She suppresses a sob as a tear rolls down her cheek. I'm just an inconvenience to everyone. I'm not good at anything and it just feels like everyone just puts up with me and I hate it. I hate it. The more Sayori speaks, the more she fails to control her voice, falling victim to the overwhelming sadness clutching at her throat and chest. I don't want to have these thoughts. I want them to go away. And now I'm making you put up with me and I just want to die.
Oh, jeez.
As soon as Sayori loses her composure, Monica becomes determined to keep her own. She only wants to be what Sayori needs right now. So she won't let any sadness show. Her voice comes through soft and gentle.
This isn't putting up with you. It's being your friend.
Monica offers a few words of comfort. But she knows, Sayori said it to herself, that the thoughts Sayori experiences are ones that don't belong. And Monica can't magically make them go away. The most she can do is help Sayori battle them, like any good friend would do.
You have so much value. To me and your other friends too. The club wouldn't be the same without you. I really mean that. You coming here and being the best thing could ever happen. Even if we never get any other members, I would still be happy. Because that's what brought you here. That's what brought us a vision. You can be... you brought happiness. And that's your favorite thing to do, right?
Sayori doesn't respond, but Monica feels her gently nod. No more words are needed between them.
No.
The two share their embrace for a while longer, Monica letting Sayori take as much time as she needs. Once her breathing steadies and her sniffles fully cease, Sayori lifts her head and wipes her eyes. I guess I needed that. Some days are harder than others.
Well, I'm here whenever you need me. But any other time you'll have to make... I'll make sure that things are the way they usually are. If that makes you happy.
Mm-hmm. Thanks. You're the best.
No, you are.
The two exchange
You're
smiles.
the best! Do you hear me, child?
You know, I'm sorry to bring this up all of a sudden, but have you considered talking to a professional? Sayori nods. It's scary.
My line.
Sorry. I was just on
like
autopilot. This is already so hard to tell people.
Yeah. Well, of course, it will always be your choice if you're ever looking to find the courage. I can do my best to help you.
Thanks. I think it helps knowing that you would. Sayori suddenly yawns and stretches. Wow, that made me tired.
Emotional stress
and
will
hungry.
That will do it to you.
Yep.
Well, that would make you do... I won't make you do any work today if you're not up to it.
No, I want to. I mean, I can say that it's definitely one thing that makes me happy. Monica smiles.
Monica.
But I might want to get a snack first. All of a sudden, the sound of the door causes the two of them to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside.
What's going on in
A
here?
face that seems familiar.
Who's it gonna be? Drum roll. And it's gone. And it's gone.
What was that one? Yeah, distributive add special events in the past acquisition procedure, acquire all Sayori's other poems.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Aww. Okay, it's next to the other Monica photo.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. We'll go to slowly unlocking
The entire playlist.
slowly getting the playlist bit by bit.
Okay.
Misunderstanding.
Or understanding.
Understanding. I can read. I'm just kidding. I don't understand at all. I can't read worth anything. My chicken's screaming just like it needs to be.
The club meeting is suddenly interrupted by the sound of the door, causing Monica and Sayori to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. A face that seems familiar.
It's Yuri! Yay!
Sayori's eyes widened, recognizing the girl. She very conspicuously mouths to Monica, "It's her! It's the girl!" It's true, the girl standing in the doorway is none other than the girl Sayori had come across reading alone in a classroom. Thanks to Monica leaving a flyer on her desk, it seems she found her way to the club.
Are you here for the literature club? By any chance? Something in your book?
Am I in the wrong place?
No, you're in the right place. Come inside, please.
The
Join
girl
us.
fully steps into the door but continues standing against the wall, avoiding eye contact. Sayori continues to flail, containing her excitement. It's happening, oh my gosh!
Thank you so much for coming. Sorry, it's a little empty. I'm Monica. This is Sayori. We run the literature club, even though it's just us so far. But what's your name, by the way?
I'd like to join your club. Already?
Wait, are you really sure?
I mean, I should be good enough.
Everyone is welcome here except for you. You don't have to worry about being good enough.
Oh.
You don't have...
Do you want
to have a seat? We'd love to get to know you.
The girl nods, sliding over to a nearby desk and gently sitting down. So what's your name?
What's your name?
Yuri. I'm Sayori, and this is Monica.
Sayori, I already...
Nice to meet you. Do you like fantasy?
Like
books? Yuri looks at Monica.
Fantastic. Fantasy's cool. It's rad.
Yes. Have you heard of Annabelle DuPont?
I can't say I have.
Oh, well, she's my favorite author. I'm on her 5th book and Yuri grins and presses her knuckles against her cheeks in joy. You can borrow my books, I wouldn't mind. You're really in for an incredible experience. Monica stammers, caught completely off guard by Yuri taking control of the conversation. She glances sideways at Sayori, listening, silently asking for her help. I'd love to! It sounds like you're really into them, and so they must be great. I'm so happy I found this club. Oh, I'm so stupid. I left all my other books in my locker. I should have brought them. Yuri quickly stands. I'll be right back. I'll go get them for you. You'll probably only need 1 book for now. Sayori nervously says that, noting to herself the considerable heaviness of the book that Yuri set down on her desk. True. Okay. I'll give the one first. Then Yuri exits the classroom in a flash, leaving Monica and Sayori silently exchanging glances.
Oh my god. I wasn't prepared for this. We didn't plan for this. How do we handle someone so intense? I have no experience with fantasy, except maybe stuff when I read when I was like a kid, but that's probably like a joke compared to what she's into.
I'm sure it'll be fine. In fact, I think it's neat that we have different people who are into different kinds of literature. It'll be fun to learn from each other.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree, but what if this is like her... what if this is her only interest? It doesn't seem like she's...
Doesn't it kind of seem like that? Monica, don't think you should be more optimistic. We have a new club member. There shouldn't be more room for anything but being happy. I'm excited to get to know her more, aren't you?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry for being hasty. I just got really anxious all of a sudden.
It's because you're afraid of not being able to take the lead.
What the heck? It's kind of scary. Can you point out things like that, Sayori? It's kind of scary how you can point out things like that, Sayori. It's like you could open me up and turn me to chapter 3 and read me like a book.
It's just like learning what makes people happy or sad.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? You'd probably be great at helping Yuri feel more comfortable here. Maybe you could help her take a break from helping me with the administrative stuff and just focus on spending time with her.
Yay, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Besides, Sayori lowers her voice, I'm probably going to need all the time I can get. She taps her finger against the daunting, chunky book Yuri left sitting at the desk. Right afterwards, the doors open to reveal Yuri's return.
Yuri's return. I am back. Yar. She
her breath
became
is
a pirate.
slightly heavy, which, combined with her short time gone, indicates she may have run at least part of the way. She makes her way back over to Sayori and sets the book down on her desk. Just as Sayori feared, the book Yuri brought to her is just about equal in size to the one that already on Yuri's desk. Well, there's probably a few things you should know before you get started on it. There's some things that are
there are some things that are more explained in the book and other places in the same universe, so going over those would be good to help you keep from getting confused at the start. Sarah nervously interjects. Well, I was thinking that maybe today we could just get to know each other a little bit more. You know, I think, like, if we're gonna be reading together, then I would like that. From across the room, Monica smiles and nods to Sayori while Yuri isn't looking. Oh, okay. Yuri sits down, then looks over at her book, then glances around the room, showing no indication that she has anything more to add. So,
what made you decide to want to join the club?
well, I like reading, so I was immediately interested. I had no idea that someone was starting a lecture club, but that's my fault since I haven't been paying attention to any of the club recruitment advertisements. I only found out because Yuri glances over at Monica.
Monica?
Monica came into my classroom and put her flyer on my desk. Suddenly Yuri's face darkens and she shakes her head at herself. I was so stupid I got too nervous and couldn't even look up, so she just walked out. It took me several days just to come here because I was afraid that Monica told everyone how inconsiderate I am, but I saw it was probably at rational ends.
Wait! No, that's totally my fault. I felt bad about interrupting something you just liked and walked out. I was actually really hoping you would come by.
Yuri exhaled in relief. I always seem to interpret things as the worst possible scenario.
Me too, dog. Me too.
Well, I was really nervous to come here for some other reasons too, such as there being too many people. Not that I mind that much, but I have a really hard time having to meet a large number of new people at once.
Same.
So it's actually amazing that it's just the two of you.
Same.
I definitely came at the right time. Aw, that makes me happy. I'm proud of you for working up the courage to come. Yuri smiles warmly to herself.
Yay.
I've never really had the privilege of sharing my interests with others before. What? Jeez.
Calm down.
Today's a Yanni day.
I told you, this is the scuffed episode. Everything goes wrong.
It's so
Chicken
hard to
screams
find
at you.
It's so hard to find others who are into the same things that I am, except online. So I thought the Literature Club could provide a chance for me to do that. What kinds of other things are you into? Like genres? I don't know, just anything, even if it's not
I
literature.
had my hand over the back of the couch and my dog just kind of ate it. Just kind of ate my hand.
Oh, just things you would think are dumb. Sarah pauses, the look of concern on her face. How about I tell you something I'm into, then you could tell me about something you're into? And my foot fell asleep.
Hey, you win.
I suppose that'd be okay. Okay. Well, I'm pretty into, like, crafty things.
Oh.
Like making cute little collages and decorating things, like cards or jewelry boxes. My room is always cluttered with random stuff because I kept buying things to make gifts for my friends.
Now that Monica's been ousted, I can go work on it.
But then I put it off to the last minute. So, yeah, that's the kind of silly thing that I'm into. You sound quite creative. Not that much. It's just that you'd be surprised by how much you can do with scissors and glue and stuff. So I'll have to share something that I'm into now, right? Sayori nods. Well, I guess I'm into nature. I love nature. Monica, I'm gonna start a nature club. No, you are not. You are stuck with me here now. I am not. Oh, yeah? Well, I hereby appoint you as vice president of the Literature Club. There, now you're stuck with me. Hey, don't give me responsibilities. Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri, I interrupted you. Go ahead. It's fine. Yuri pauses, feeling awkward after having gotten cut off. I like going into the woods or to the park, just places where you can walk or sit and not have any people around. It's peaceful. Just kind of nice to remove myself from everything that matters and let my racing mind operate autonomously for a while. When do you like to do that? It depends on my mood. After school on the weekends, whenever I feel like I need it. Wow, I feel like I would never have the time to do something like that. I find that we have a lot more time than we think we do, if we don't let it slip through your fingers. The three continued their conversation, led promptly by Sayori, but with Monica chiming in every now and then as well. Monica had intended to leave it to Sayori and focus on her own work, but she found it difficult not to join in. Oh, hello, mister. But before they knew it, the end of the day was upon them once more. Oh, it looks like we should be wrapping up for today. So are you two going to be starting on that book at the next club meeting? That's the plan! I was so excited. Sayori beams, Yuri collects her things. Once packed, Yuri wordlessly waves up to Sayori and Monica with a gentle smile. Bye! As Yuri exits, Sayori enthusiastically returns her farewell. Once again, Sayori and Monica are left in the classroom. Sayori, you are a lifesaver. I didn't do anything, I just talked. Still. Besides, it really lifted my mood. It feels really nice when I can put my energy towards other people like that. She was really excited to be included, you know. It made me happy. Well, there's no doubt in my mind that she'll have a great time here, with you engaging her. How are you feeling about starting the book with her next meeting? I'm kind of scared, but think she'll be happy as long as I'm trying my best. I think you'll do great. After the surprise of a new club member, it seems like everyone has their spirits lifted with something new to look forward to. Another school day ends. Swallowing her anxiety, Yuri makes her way to the club room, expected to be the last one to arrive. As she opens the door, she's surprised to find only Sayori in the classroom. It's club time again! Monica went to the computer lab, so it's just us today. Is that okay? Yuri silently nods, unable to make eye contact. I'm sorry about yesterday. Sayori tilts her head, unsure of exactly what Yuri is talking about. Well, I mean, the way I got overly excited to share my books and how you had to stop me from so we could talk first. It was so inconsiderate of me. I got too excited and forgot about thinking about everyone else in the club, so... Yuri, you didn't do anything wrong. I thought it was cute how excited you were. Well, still. I think I changed my mind about the book. We don't have to read it. Huh? Why? Because I know that you were just humoring me anyway. In retrospect, it's rather obvious that nobody was truly interested. But if you like it so much, then it must be worth sharing. I've already decided I'll join the club, so you don't have to try so hard to entice me. That's not what I was doing. A moment of uncomfortable silence stretches between the two of them. Well, the thing is, we don't have any club activities yet. I mean, Monica and I have just been working on recruitment stuff mostly. So it just sounded like something fun that we could do together. Reading your books. You know, like as a club activity. That would be okay, right? Why am I... You okay? Did you get killed by Pepper?
It's a little spice.
A little spice?
A lot of spice. Dog, please don't leave this. We will not be happy.
Why am I being so resistant to this anyway? It's not exactly what I wanted in the first place, and you're being so nice about it. I really don't know what's wrong with me. I'm sorry for being like this. You don't have to apologize. Just tell me if there's anything I could do to help you feel more comfortable here. Sayori pulls her desk up next to Yuri and sits next to her. The book in question is already on Yuri's desk. Peering over, Sayori reads the cover of the book. Dusk Bell. Part 1 of the Everlast Saga? It's Dusk Bell by Annabelle. Sorry, I'm ready now. Oh, right. I should probably get some paper. Yuri grabs a spiral notebook of hers and tears out a few sheets of paper. Wait, how come you need paper? Oh, it's useful to draw things out sometimes, like maps, timelines, family trees, or just taking notes. Notes? Yeah, that's an effective strategy. Exactly, I'm sure it'll be especially helpful for someone new to the genre. Sayori's joke flew completely over Yuri's head. But thinking about it, she decides it's probably for the best that it did. Well, I'm not used to having company through this, but I'll try to help make it as accessible as possible. I trust you. You're like super smart. Hello, Mr. Oh, please. Yuri tries to dismiss the compliments, but she can't hide her smile and light blush. You can't generalize intelligence. I'm really smarter than the things I have a lot of experience with. Contrarily, I'm awful at anything involving real people. That should be evident enough from the 2 days I've spent here so far. So in my eyes, it's everyone else who comes off as smart. Especially you. No! Sarah rubs her shoulder against Yuri's. You're such a sweetheart when you're not being shy. Anyway, would you like to get started? Okay. After the minor diversion between them, the two get back to track with their planned club activity. Yuri begins to guide Sayori through the basics of the fantasy world her story takes place in. The more of it she details, the races, factions, history, elements of magic, the more questions Sayori seems to have. But despite Sayori's expectations, Yuri eloquently guides her through it in a way such that it's fun to follow along. It becomes evident the world-building aspect of the story, not just the story itself, is the one that Yuri finds her passions leaning towards. How do people come up with this stuff? It's like the exact opposite of the kind of writing I do. What kind of writing? Oh, like poetry and stuff like that? The things I write are like putting down the feelings that come into my head, you know? But this is like, there must be so much planning and hard work. Ah, you're into poetry. I think there's an appendix that includes some of the kingdom's written works, like poetry and folk songs. No way! Yuri giggles, filling Sayori's heart with happiness when she realizes it's the first time she heard Yuri laugh. It means Yuri must be having fun. Anyway, I think we can get started reading now if you're ready. Okay, but I can't read very fast. Oh, that's fine. I'm very patient. Patience is something I pride myself in. I see. Sayori's job, Yuri is patient. Yuri jots Yuri's patient into her notes. Hey, that's for the book. I'm just kidding. But I'm glad you're patient because I need that sometimes. A lot of times. Sayori flips through the first few pages of the book, getting past the table of contents. Okay, chapter 1. The room becomes silent as the two of them begin to read. But the silence only lasts for a moment before Sayori speaks up again. What does vindicated mean? Well, in this context, it essentially means he was proven innocent. It's okay to ask questions, right? Of course. Sayori turns the page. Are these footnotes? A lot of the dialogue has cultural references that requires explanation to be understood. To continue reading. Yuri's relaxed expression remains unchanged. Meanwhile, Sayori's expression grows tense as she tries to make her way through the dense text. Up until now, her expression has been reversed, but with Sayori easily navigating social situations and Yuri struggling in them. But the tables have turned. What are they talking about the past right now? Or the present? Where? Right here. They're talking about the past. These paragraphs are describing a flashback that Barnas is having. But they didn't tell me that. It's implied from the context. Sayori rubs her temples. The two of them continue with Sayori asking fewer questions. She begins to understand the value in the notes when she finds herself referring to them somewhat often and even adding to them. But her reduction in questions comes not from her getting used to the reading, but rather from her fearing that she'll come across as stupid. Stretch. Huh? You're fine. At last, Sayori reaches the end of the chapter. I think we can stop here for now. Okay. Sayori takes a deep breath and closes what little of the book she's gone through so far. So what are your thoughts up to this point? Sayori tries to find the words. Am I doing well so far? I'm not sure I understand. Well, I don't know. When it takes me long to read, I understand things, and it makes me feel really dumb. But I like how into it you get. It makes me want to keep going, and to keep doing my best so I can see it the way you do. The relaxation in Yuri's expression fades. I see. Yuri quickly gathers her things. We can continue tomorrow, right? Yuri pauses, then shakes her head. We can do something else tomorrow. But I'm sorry. Wait, sorry for what? I don't understand. I'm sorry. I don't want to do this anymore, that's all. I'm sorry that I made you. Yuri leaves. You weren't making me. Sayori is left alone with her words. How did this happen? We were having fun just a second ago. It's my fault. I did something that hurt her. I should have just told her that I enjoyed it. Monica trusted me with this. It's the only thing I'm good at, and I still messed it up. But she doesn't want to come back. Drowned in guilt, Sarah stares blankly. Drowned in guilt, Sarah stares blankly at her desk, spread with notes. The book stood next to them. Right. If she wasn't coming back, then she wouldn't have left the book here, right? Unless she forgot to take it with her. Ugh, this is horrible. Was this really because she thought I wasn't enjoying our time together? Or maybe she wasn't enjoying our time together because I'm not good enough? I probably let her down so much by having trouble following along. Yeah, I'm sure if I was smarter, she would have been having a lot more fun. I need to do better than that for her. Aw. Huh.
Debating if we should put more in or not. More pepper or not. Did you blow it, Sayori? Classic Sayori. Don't let me make my name impossible. It will result in your doom.
Need to walk and wake up a little bit.
Perfect excuse.
It's also look at how many numbers are in there. I think that might be fine, honestly.
Alright then.
More juice.
More juice.
More
To power
juice.
the soul. Power the voice.
Yep. Wake myself up.
Sorry.
It's not your fault. I wish I had dog's energy right now. What is with you, Rosie?
Now comes the next part. Oh my!
What's your cheese?
Doomed myself.
Okay. Nope, nope. Ma'am, I'm gonna sit on you if you don't move. Over here.
Got a shiver, man.
Right there. Good. Okay. Part 2 of understanding.
Understand it.
Number 13.
Number 13. Burger King Footless. The only thing worse than a Burger King burger is finding out that somebody's foot was in it. Sorry.
Sitting at her desk, she stamps her feet in an attempt to calm down. Why am I letting this affect me so much? I'm doing everything I can to make Yuri happy. But my best wasn't good enough. But it's still my best. But I'm letting everyone down. I'm always just a disappointment. Sarah continues to wrestle with her self-deprecating thoughts. Every tiny noise causes her to lift her head in anticipation of Yuri's arrival. ... Minutes pass and nobody enters the club room. No Yuri or Monica. Gosh, I'm so late. Why did I offer to help those other students with their work? I'm such a pushover sometimes. I'm gonna leave such a bad impression on the new club members like Yuri if I'm not the first one there. Monica rounds the corner, approaching the club room. As she does so, Yuri? Ah! Yuri jumps at the sound of Monica's voice. She's sitting outside the club room against the wall next to the door. Embarrassed, she quickly closes the book she was reading and stands up. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry I'm late. You didn't have to wait outside for me. The door to the classroom is open. It's not... Yuri stammers, unable to explain herself. She peers inside the club room through the window, then she looks away. Actually, I was wondering if I can help you today instead. Huh? Me? With club publicity stuff? Yes. Monica is utterly confused. Why is Yuri asking all this all of a sudden, when she was so eager to spend time with Sayori before? Did they not get along after all? Monica looks into the club room herself and sees Sayori sitting alone inside. Okay. It's kind of a simple job, but I'd be happy for you to tag along. Me too. Monica is worried, but she finds it difficult to insert herself into whatever conflict that might have arisen. It's a little ironic, she realizes, that she could be so conflict avoidant after having been in a debate club. Okay, let's walk together. I just have to make copies of this new flyer, then go around to the billboards and replace the old ones with the new ones. Yuri nods and the two set off. The two walk in silence. Without Sayori, Monica finds it quite difficult to strike up conversation. So, how's everything been going? Fine. That's good. Neither of them follow up with anything more. Monica tenses up at the stint of conversation. How the heck does Sayori do it? Sorry I didn't see you yesterday. I went straight into the computer lab to work on the flyers. Sayori told me. So what did you two end up doing yesterday? Just some reading. Oh, I'm glad. It's really started to feel more like a literature club now. Yeah. It's kind of funny. I felt so intimidated at first when I heard about the kind of reading you were into. But you know, it's kind of stupid of me because I'm just intimidated by things I'm not good at. It's silly to assume that everyone who comes to the club will just have the same interests as me. But it's so cool that you have been able to get Sayori into it. It's like the club is working. I'm really glad about that. She's not into it. You're fine. I was waiting for you to stop anyway.
I'm sorry, I have to clean up the peppers because if I if I don't clean up the peppers, cat's gonna eat it. And you're gonna regret all these life choices for like 6 hours.
Yeah.
But cow's a charming little beastie.
Huh? She's not into it, and I'm stupid for forcing it onto her. Yuri falls silent again, as if she started her thought but can't figure out how to continue it. Did something happen? Yuri sighs. No, it's just me. Yuri pauses. I'm thinking. A moment passes in silence, and Yuri shakes her head. I shouldn't be complaining to you all of a sudden. Don't be silly. I won't think you're complaining. I just want to make sure you feel welcome. If it's important to that, then you can tell me anything. Well, I do feel welcome. Too welcome, I guess. It's not an issue with the club, it's just an issue with me. So I feel wrong to inconvenience you with it. Ah. Monica pauses and thinks. Well, what if we put it this way? It's my job as president to understand the needs of the club members, right? And we're gonna have all kinds of people joining this club. Hopefully, anyway.
I returned. and leaving, learning about diverse needs and interests and everyone to help come with the club activities. Oh God, I can't read. that everyone can be happy with. Sure hope no one finds out Monica's dyslexic.
Imagine being dyslexic in a literature club.
Being the president of the literature club.
Being dyslexic.
That might be why she becomes so unhinged. I kind of relate to Monica now.
That everyone can be happy with? Not just only some people?
Of course. I need to be looking out for everyone, otherwise what kind of club would it be?
I see. Yuri looks a little more relaxed. It signals to Monica that switching from a sympathetic approach to a pragmatic one was a good choice. Each individual truly does have their own needs. Okay. Yuri takes a deep breath. I'm a really weird and awkward person. I've accepted that about myself. I just don't know how to, I guess, connect with other people. How is it so easy for everyone else? How do you do it? Make conversation about any arbitrary topic? You can talk for hours about the things I'm into, or I can talk for hours about the things I'm into. Unfortunately, so much that I don't know when to stop. But for anything else, I just have no idea what to say. So I understand that about myself. I'm just not good with people. I can't help it. So it feels like whenever I'm confronted with a new social situation, I'm either ignored or made fun of, or even taken pity on.
Oof.
And Sayori falls into that third category.
She what? Hold on, what are you saying? Sayori is taking pity on you?
Yuri nods. I just want to be treated like a normal person. If you don't like me or you don't connect with my interests, then just tell me. I can accept that and move on. Sayori is too nice to me. I'm so stupid for not realizing that she would just go along with whatever I push onto her. Nobody deserves to put themselves through
through that kind of discomfort just because they pity some weirdo who doesn't know how to make friends. It's the worst feeling. I hate it. Yuri's sharp words cut through the tense air. Somewhere in the middle of the conversation, the two stopped short in the hallway, prioritizing the conversation to their original task. Monica looks at Yuri. Yuri looks down with her fists clenched.
I think you should tell her that.
I can never see that to someone's face. It's pathetic.
Sayuri's different. Making people happy is the most important thing to her. I'm sure that she's trying to do that. That's all she's trying to do. So if you're trying to explain her if you're able to explain to her what makes you happy, then she'll do anything to make that happen.
That's the problem.
What kind of friendship?
What kind of friendship has one person trying to cater to the other person's weird needs? I'm sorry, I'm making myself sound so...
No. I think I'm starting to understand. You're weird!
Monica hesitates to finish her thought out loud. And something that Sayori would be able to say better. Sayori is someone who would give anyone however much kindness they need in order to smile. But Yuri, who difficulty accepting her kindness, must be driving Sayori to be even more assertive in her kindness, further exuberating the matter.
Damn kindness.
Neither person is to blame, but it's an issue that can be resolved without them understanding each other better.
Sayori wants to be your friend, I promise that. It's okay that different people have different needs. I mean, Sayori, she has her own needs too. But if good friends together, but if good friends work together, we can do what we needed of each other. Yes, that's English. I speak it. You must have a good communication to talk about it.
I don't have good communication.
Neither do I. Could you not hear me
Yuri
talking
stops
just now?
and shakes her head. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. My head is just... It's so resistant to everything. I'm pushing such a kind person away from me because of it. Yuri pauses to think. I'm so tired of this cycle I'm creating for myself. I think I'm so afraid of people pushing me away that I just push them away first. How thoughtless and immature of me. Yuri takes a deep breath and exhales. I don't mean for this to turn into a whole venting session. But I understand now that I just need to communicate with her.
You're totally fine. It's for the club, remember? You keep helping make the club a better place for everyone.
Yeah. Yuri falls silent again. She looks like she wants to say something.
No need to be afraid, my chap. Old sport. Just walks away.
This is kind of critical thinking. This kind of critical thinking is something that I'm really bad at. You know, about people.
Get good, scrub.
So, thank you.
Anytime.
Monica smiles at Yuri. For just a moment, Yuri finds it in herself to meet Monica's gaze, returning it shyly, with a shy smile of her own.
Old sport.
Yuri and Monica finish replacing the old flyers with the new ones. More accurately, Monica did most of the work while Yuri followed along. But as the club room once again draws near, so does Yuri's confrontation. I can't do this.
Yes, you can. It'll be great.
Yuri sighs and shakes her head. I'm never going to feel confident enough. I just have to do it. If I don't do it now, I never will. Yuri starts towards the door, then turns to face Monica. You're not just going to wait outside, are you?
I can talk.
Take a walk.
To take a walk. Want me to get you a coffee or something?
Actually, I prefer tea. I like to make my own, though, so please don't worry about it. Although I suppose that's one downside of reading here in the club rather than at home. I don't get to drink tea while reading. Sorry, I guess that has nothing to do with this.
You know what? Now that you mention it, I could get permission to bring all the tea stuff to the club room. You can use an electric kettle to heat up water, right?
Would that really be possible?
I'll look into it. I think it would be great.
Great.
It will be great. Great.
Yuri smiles and nods at the thought. Well, I'll be back in a bit. Good luck. Oh, that's Monica.
Oh, well, I'll be back in a bit. Good luck, old sport.
Monica waves at Yuri, then turns around and departs down the hallway as Yuri's smile fades once more. A moment of daydream about tea is enough to save her from the anxiety of the task that lies before her. But it must be done. Taking one more deep breath, Yuri timidly opens the clubroom door.
Just left Sayuri in there all day. Yuri! Wait, hold on. I'm not done yet.
Sayuri shuffles a bunch of papers around. Yuri stammers, her words suddenly caught in her throat. At that moment, she realizes how Sayuri has been spending her afternoon.
I wasn't expecting you to come today. I was really hoping to make it through the next chapter first. But I got most of the way through it. And look.
Sayuri holds up a sheet of paper. It's a page of notes, beautifully produced, but with indentations, categories, and even color coding. As Yuri sees it, her expression shifts from anxiety to despair.
I was afraid you were getting disappointed in me, so I've really been trying hard.
Stop. Yuri presses her fist against her forehead. Please stop. I can't take this.
Yuri?
Sayuri's voice quivers in shock after having received the exact opposite response she was expecting. I'm sorry. Sayuri looks away in guilt.
Did I do something wrong? I don't understand if I did something wrong. Please tell me.
Yuri shakes her head. No, it's me. I keep putting myself in these situations where people are afraid to treat me normally. If you don't like this kind of reading, it's okay, but please just tell me. I don't need to be treated differently just because I'm weird.
But I don't treat you differently. I want my friends to be happy. I thought if we did something together that you would really like.
I don't want your pity. Why did I do that? Yuri sinks to her knees, her voice squeaks.
Aww.
I'm sorry. Tears of guilt and self-loathing begin to stream down her face.
Aww.
This isn't how it's supposed to go. Why is it so hard to just articulate your thoughts? Mood.
Yeah.
Why do you end up pushing everyone away from you?
Oof.
Yuri's mind pounds with eternal accusations as she shuts her eyes, unable to face Sayuri or the rest of the world. She should just leave, just escape from here where Monica sees her like this, and before Sayuri tells Monica what she did. But before Yuri can put any strength in her legs, she feels a warm pair of arms gently around her from her behind.
Aww.
It's okay, Sayuri whispers in soothing voices. It's okay. It's okay. Overcome by
yeah.
Overcome by despair, Yuri finds herself unable to protest or pull away from Sayuri's kind gesture. Yuri sniffles, breathing heavily through her clenched throat and trying with all of her willpower to control herself.
Her shelf.
Her shelf.
That shelf is hard to control. It's from IKEA. It's a mess. It's a monster. She doesn't know, speaking of nearly enough Swedish to control that shelf.
I understand. I understand that the things you're feeling in your head are different from the things you're trying to say. I know that must be what you're feeling right now. I promise I understand that. So I'll give you as much time as you need. When you're ready, just tell me your feelings and we'll talk about them together, okay? Yuri sniffles again and nods her head. She gives herself a minute to compose her thoughts, then speaks while steadying her voice. I think that I've gotten so used to people being weirded out by me that it feels like anyone who's nice to me is just doing it out of pity. I'm so horrible with people. So it makes me not want to believe that someone who can actually like me for who I am. Yuri pauses, but Sayuri doesn't interrupt. Rather, she waits for Yuri to continue. I got so excited when I joined the literature club. I thought that it was finally my chance to make friends through my interests. Because my interests are the only things I know how to talk about. It's all I have going for me. But then whenever I catch myself getting overly obsessive in front of other people, it feels like I'm making a fool of myself. I hate myself for it. Ultimately, I just want to be treated like a normal person, but how am I supposed to expect that when I can't behave like one? I just want to learn how to get along with people and stop ruining things for myself. That's all. Yuri finishes her thoughts, feeling more steady after having gotten them out. Sayuri, who can feel Yuri's breath rise and fall from beneath her arms, realizes that as well. Thank you for helping me understand you a little bit better. You know, you're great at helping me while you were reading. So I'll help you with the things you need too. But I feel like it'd just be frustrating for you with how much patience I require sometimes. That sounds kind of familiar. I could have stopped worrying about I couldn't stop worrying about that while we were reading. I was so afraid you'd get frustrated with me, but I would never do that. I did my best to reassure you by mentioning how I have lots of patience.
I ship it.
Yeah, I know, but my irrational fears just won't be quiet sometimes.
Same.
I'm sure it's the same for you,
The story
right?
hits different.
It's a lot different. The side stories are so much different, and it hurts.
Man, I feel like we should have played the side stories before we played the main story.
I don't know if we
the
could
main
have.
story hurt more.
I don't think we could do the side stories first.
Because
Because I
not
think you have
past
to.
the first arc now.
Yeah. Irrational fears. Well, you know. There's no way that you could frustrate me because I already like you as the person that you are. I know you said you have a hard time believing that, but I promise that it's true. You don't have to be a social person for people to like you. I think you're really considerate in your own way, you know? Worrying so much about people's feelings. We're all kind of weird. It's a literature club. But it's the best part that we're all different and we have different interests. Like, about the book. I'm reading it because I want to. I promise. That's what I really want. It's a bit of a struggle, but try not to mistake that for me not enjoying it. I mean, we can never discover new things if we don't try them first, right? I want to learn the reasons that you love it so much. And in the end, if it's not for me, then I can say that. But I'll be glad that I tried it and learned more about you. Plus, you're like super duper smart, and I want that to rub off on me. Yuri fights back a smile at that comment. Already, the heavy atmosphere surrounding her seems to have evaporated through the caress of Sayori's arms.
The magic hug, bro.
Your hair is so pretty. I always wanted long hair, but it's awful to take care of it, so I cut it all off. Same.
Respect.
Yuri's tension relaxes. For once, she feels okay just listening rather than worrying so much about saying the right thing. Sayori, sensing Yuri's comfort, lets her rest. It must be so difficult for her to feel relaxed around other people. But if the Literature Club can make it happen, then it's something that she deserves to experience.
Yay.
Aw.
The Literature Club's such an accepting place.
Until Monica happens.
No, it's until Alex. Alex is the problem. He's the key problem.
Until the main character comes
Until
along.
a man is introduced into the club. Men ruin everything.
Men ruin.
Hashtag kill. Anyways. That's a good bit of a turn.
Men ruin everything, especially the Literature Club.
Damn men and their Literature Club ruinings. This place was nice once.
Well then, based on my understanding of your feelings, I suppose I wouldn't mind if we were to continue reading. That's what I wanted to hear. But we can stop at any time. If you truly don't like it, please be honest about it. I won't be offended. Of course. I'm not gonna judge anything this early on, though. We'll see what happens. We'll just see what happens next. Oh, and it's not good to touch people without their consent first. Remember this, kids. Always ask for consent.
Respect, Yuri.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. Oh, you didn't. I mean, I suppose it was kind of nice. I was just saying.
I'm back!
Monica's back!
Side railing Monica's back!
I haven't seen you, like, at all recently. Sayori trots over to Monica. Ah! She whispers loudly, "Can I hug you?"
Sure, Yuri. Sorry.
Sayori wraps her arms around Monica.
Oh yeah, Yuri, it might be good to know. Sayori could kind of be a hug monster.
Hey, don't call me a monster. Artemis is a monster. If he inherits the kingdom, he can spell disaster. Yuri laughs. Monica perplexedly looks between the two of them, then smiles.
Well, I'm glad you've been enjoying the reading so far. It's like our first real activity as a literature club. What is on my...
About that.
Squishy.
Well, you've been so patient with exploring my interests. I think that'd be considerate of me to...
It would be inconsiderate of me not to return the favor. Hello, fat
and learn about the things you like. Yes!
Now I can...
Do you like poetry?
And that is what doomed them.
Yuri smiles. And now they were doomed. Poetry ruins all!
So I don't know if there's actually, like, one where they meet Natsuki.
Aw.
Aw.
I believe in you. Get organized.
Trust yourself.
To do, wake up, get ready.
I want breakfast. Me too.
Oh, they even did like the weird, like the 2000s, like gangster-esque.
Oh God. Sayori, I'm losing respect.
Be positive. I'm trying to see if there might be anything like secrets. I don't think there is though. I think it's just art.
She sucks at tic-tac-toe.
She does.
Or she's
suck.
really good at tic-tac-toe.
Either she's really
or
good.
she faced is really not good at tic-tac-toe though. If you ever go corner, your first response is never go corner against them. That's a doom. That's a recipe for disaster. You never fight corner with corner. Aw. Anyways,
Aw.
you never fight corner with corner. It's terrible.
I don't think there's anything else besides that.
No. Background used for a minigame, really.
The poem minigame.
You don't say. Look at us. Mark.
Okay. Well, that's all the side stories for now.
I
So-
guess I don't know if there's actually one for Natsuki.
I think there
'Cause
might
there's
be.
not really space for one, or maybe there is. I don't know. It'd be kinda
It
tight.
says
With
there's
this-
6 side stories, so I'm guessing there's one with Natsuki, part 1 and part 2 with Natsuki.
Oh, I didn't read.
And we probably didn't get that one because we didn't
didn't talk to Natsuki once.
Yeah.
Good times. Good times.
So, I don't know, we're about like 2 hours now, so...
Tried to write different poems to get all the characters viewing their special scenes. Because we literally never talked to Natsuki once, and we accidentally talked to Sayori that one time. Saved it. Mail? No mail? Man. Settings. Wait,
So-
wait. Go back to settings. Data collected? 48?
48%?
Uh,
I think that might be like the pictures and music and stuff.
oh, okay. Oh, so if we reset it, we don't lose all that. That's good.
I don't think so.
Well, there is supposedly a happy ending if you do everything. What horrific things are left in this game?
So I think the
Hell
next
yeah.
thing we need to do is we need to reset the game and then we'll restart it again.
Oh wait, we can't even enter. I was about to. Why was if I delete one of the characters here?
Yeah, I don't know,
Why
but
does
we
Sayori have so many more kilobytes than everyone else?
I don't know. I guess because she has a little bit more story to her. I don't know.
I don't know. She requires more processing power.
Maybe a little bit.
Poems and words.
Oh,
Um.
Sayori's winning words: happiness, sadness, death, tragedy,
Oh,
alone,
wow.
adventure.
Does it tell us everybody's winning words? Oh my
Natsuki's
gosh,
cute,
it does.
fluffy, pure candy shopping, blah blah blah, all the cutesy stuff. Yuri's all the kind of more depressing stuff.
Oh, Monica doesn't have a winning word set. Or does she have a winning word set? We just can't see it because she's not in the game currently.
Yeah, we might not be able to see hers.
Oh. Scripts. Images. Fonts. Audio. Saves. That's nice.
Internal.
Internal. 0.
Zero.
Again.
Zero.
Again.
1.
Wait.
No, insecure directory text. This is a scratch disk. Do not use it to store sensitive or permanent things. If you need access to files from encrypted file share, copy them to your disposable drive and plug it in directly to the thin clients. Do not copy them here. Ray is working on setting up a proxy mail server so we can have proper remote communication without having to worry about the higher ups. Keep everything offline until then. Paula.
Huh.
Updated development timeline. New task. Test cases for genetic model. Server time optimization idea. Automatic data collection. Data migration to encrypt file share Monday. VM2 roadblocks. -RO on VM2. Everyone else on VM1 for data collection. Ideas for data search types. Visual renders. Audio data. VM environment changes, persistent variable tempering, timestamps, or parsing thought patterns. No, excessive server time needed. Meeting over time. You know who went on too many tangents again. I need to be more certain about staying focused.
Monica? Is that you?
A file copy test from disposal drive to thin client.
Huh. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we can open any of those ones.
Just gonna check through here. Nothing weird. Finding more. Oh, tower keys is so.
Access keys so far from tower rotation. Key pair 1 gear. 240 clock time. 221 a three-digit number combination somewhere. Key pair 2 boat. Key pair 3 spaceship. Key pair 4 question mark question mark question mark.
3-digit code.
221.
2, 2, 1.
Oh.
It worked.
Unable to open project plan. Unknown error.
Please try again later.
We might have to restart the game.
Monica, were you a clone? Monica? I think, Interesting. Interesting.
Secrets.
Very interesting. Traceback.
Quantum random server build, blah blah blah.
Container title, Doki Doki Literature Club. Okay.
Uncod VM runtime exception occurred. Execution stack trace file game script line 67 called chapter 5 main. File game script chapter 5 line 295 in script Python. Line 295 module. Exception.
Oh, this is Monica.
Oh geez, I didn't break anything. Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is all Monica. Actually, you know what? It'd probably be just a whole lot easier to delete her.
That's the one's making this so difficult. Aha. Well, here goes nothing.
Oh.
That's a lot I'm not reading.
No, just seeing if there's anything. All modified entries in data will be reverted to the original state.
I guess yes. Unless you want to search around more.
Just gonna keep scanning around.
Poem words. Oh, that's the poem words, yeah. Never mind.
This is just the poem words. So, Natsuki.
Hers is all like the cutesy stuff.
Oh,
Kind of more like kawaii anime stuff. So cute,
fluffy,
pure,
candy, chocolate.
Shopping, puppy.
231. Out of curiosity. Just out of pure internal curiosity. 2, 3, 1. Okay. I was hoping there'd be something there, but I guess not. I'm just curious why they all have
Why they all have like the threes. I think it's more like what's more their favorites.
Well, all of her things are 3, 2, 1.
Uh-huh.
And then when you go down to Natsuki, all of her stuff is 2, 3, 1.
And then what is Yuri's?
Yuri's is 1, 1, 3. Wait, Yuri's...
Except for one is 2. Except for a couple are 2, 1, 3s.
Weird.
Is like which words might work better on like what days, because you write 3 poems, so it's like would that word be better on the second day than the first day or third day?
It doesn't really.
Or
well, maybe actually, I was gonna say it doesn't seem like it matters.
Yeah.
But maybe it does.
but maybe that's like the
Backup. So
2, 1, 3,
2, 1, 3. Okay.
and let's do 1, 1, 3 for funsies.
1, 1, 3. What was that top one actually? Because that top one, that determination was that appeared for a whoops, it's a game homewords because Yuri determination. Let's see if my theory is correct. Where is
What word are you looking for?
determination? 1, 1, 3. Because
Mm-hmm.
that was one of the words that triggered Monica.
Yeah.
At least, like, later in life. So, 2, 3, 1, and 1, 1, 3. Interesting. Very interesting. 1, 1, 3. I know we just tried it, but just in case. 2, 1, 3. Nope. Odd. Interesting. Very interesting.
I guess we should reset it.
I suppose so. I don't think there's anything left, right?
No, because we did both the side stories that we have.
Well, new mail. Files. Reset. All modified entries, environments, and data will be reverted to their original state.
Yes.
Do-do-do-do. Stopping virtual machine. Calm down, wind.
But do we just want to do a shorter one today then? Since we did a little side stuff, and then we'll just do another long one next time. Since we're starting from the beginning again.
Maybe. That might be the case, actually. See if anything outlandish happens originally. Oh. No, that's...
This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game.
Accurate.
Would you like to review detailed content warnings which contain spoilers?
Nah,
Alternatively, in-game content warnings will be given. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you have noted the game's age rating in your region, and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content.
Sure. If I remember right, I think Natsuki's storyline is like a lot more worse than Yuri's.
Mm-hmm.
I think Yuri's is relatively tame comparatively.
Mm-hmm. So we'll start with Natsuki next time then.
Oh, Monica, welcome back.
Welcome back, Monica.
We missed you. Yeah, I guess we'll do Natsuki next time. Next time on that, whatever we call ourselves. We need a more catchy name probably one day, but we'll get there.
This is Liquidators.
Next time on
They will be liquidated.
Well, we did the side story, so I guess next time we'll just be doing all Natsuki stuff because we'll be doing her side story.
Yeah, and then maybe after that we'll do all Sayori stuff, and then we'll try to maybe get the good ending, I think. If it lets us.
Yeah, I was reading up on how to get the good ending, and supposedly what has to be done is you have to,
I think you have to have you have to do all three.
You have
of
to
them.
collect everyone's stuff first. You have to go through a couple times to get everybody's shnikes. So I guess next time we'll have to do Sayori's. I guess Sayori's will be the Sayori / good ending attempt. Because there's a way to get a good ending where not everyone gets murdered, I guess, supposedly.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Hanaka's been returned. I'm curious if there will be any lasting consequences from this decision, so we will see.
We will see.
Out of just general curiosity.
Yeah. Pictures.
New picture.
A new picture.
Why is there a new photo? Where's the new photo? I don't recall there getting a new photo.
I don't either.
Oh.
Oh, some more sketches.
Just a sketch for them designing Monica.
First concept sketch.
Wow. Yeah,
Review. Oh, review file, poem, words, text for any anomalies.
That's what I was wondering about. Files.
I think it was internal.
Game,
Or it was a game.
poem words. There were anomalies, bud. I found a couple already. Because everyone's 321, 321, 321, 321, 31. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
That's
pure. Pure is one of Natsuki's. It's 132. Oh, so is Monica's 132 or something like that? Yeah, another 132, and now
Monica must be one. Wait, no, because then there's who's 113? Wait, Yuri's 113. Wait, what? Weird.
2 and 3, 1, 2, 3. Desire. Captive. Breathe. 1, 2, 3.
Wait, there's an issue.
Disown 113.
Under disaster. There's 915-3130.
Oh, 9:15. I think that was like the time, and then, so like there's that clock on the bottom corner.
Well, that clock is a real life time.
Yeah. So.
We have to wait till 9:15 in real life. Oh jeez, that might be a little bit of a toughie.
We can reset the time on the laptop, maybe, or
it's on the Switch. Is the
yeah.
problem.
I was like, oh, we could do it through the computer. Wait, Doki Doki. Oh, that's 2 and 3. Never mind.
Yeah.
It just jumped out to me.
I think that 9:15 is the only anomaly I see. Everything else is. Everything else is added.
Yeah, I don't think I can change the time on my Switch.
So it definitely seems like with this version of the game in these photos, there are definitely hidden things here that are giving us little key bits and pieces here.
Side story.
There we go. There was a first one.
Trust one.
Finish side story, trust one.
Yeah, those are all from the side stories.
Finish
Understanding, trust one, understanding. First poem, second story, trust. Only when it shows up like the acquisition stuff.
Yep.
Acquire all of Sayori's other poems.
Acquisition procedure.
Acquire all of Monica's other poems.
I don't know if we got any of Monica's poems, besides like some of them. But
Besides the ones that
we
came.
didn't get her deep ones, I know that.
Yeah.
Write a poem for Yuri. Write a poem for a second year. Help her at the festival. Just Monica.
That's Monica.
Trust, understanding, special poem. I'm gonna write it to that. A joke. One of the 11 special poems of the 3 random secret special poems will appear.
I'm gonna start for the first time.
There's definitely...
Act 1, write all 3 poems for Yuri. That's what we got. View file poem words for any text anomalies. That's what we just did.
Yep.
In Act 2, select a corrupt word during the poem game.
We did that, yes.
Yeah. Select the word horror during poem game.
Huh. Does that mean we get more adorable photos like this?
I think so.
Dude. Find them. Anyways, There is one more secret I know about that we could do real quick.
Huh?
So if you, delete Monica before the game begins, Sayori immediately gets killed. They immediately just kill Sayori because you broke
Do we want to do that real fast then?
We could attempt it, I think.
Okay. Well, you'll have to exit again.
Yep, sorry.
It's fine.
We'll
I figured today we'll just do a kind of smaller one, and then Saturday we're going to do...
And you go to Monica.
X.
And you just delete Monica. Yes. And then if you open it...
Yeah.
I think you get... I think it's... If I can't remember exactly what she does, but... Oh, that's weird. She's still there.
Please enter your name.
Go with Alex again.
Wait, why are you typing into the computer?
You right. You right.
Hey, this is top.
Oh.
Yes, that one. See what even happens.
If I remember, it was like a secret view.
Da. What? This. What is this? Oh no. No. This can't be it. This can't be all there is. What is this? What am I? Make it stop. Please make it stop. Oh no.
And another photo is added.
Oh boy.
I did know about that one. You
Delete
Monica's before starting a new game. Yay.
Yay.
Yep. Let me guess. Oh, actually, lets you open it.
What's gonna happen? And
oh, Sayori didn't make it.
Oof.
Well.
Okay.
Well. Files.
Reset.
Yeah. So that's a fun little Easter egg. Oh man, I can't remember the other one. There's another one where I wonder what, I can't remember. If you delete everyone but Monica, I think Monica just like is like, hey.
We could try that.
You made the right choice, fool. You mean?
It's like delete everyone but Monica. We could try that.
I think you can. I can't remember if you can actually delete. Well, actually, I haven't tried on this, so I don't actually know if it'll let you.
We can try.
Oh, whoops! I accidentally clicked the extended warranty.
Oh well, it's
Whoops. Fine. Welcome back, Monica. Sorry about deleting you for a gag.
And
you just immediately killed Sayori. Because apparently the gag is whoever is the leader of the poetry club gains sentience.
Uh-huh.
So if I remember, you can manipulate it slightly and make whoever you want to be the leader by just deleting the requisite people. Files. Characters. Can I? Oh. Okay, so Monica's the only one you can...
Okay.
Monica's the only one you can delete, apparently. Monica, you can destroy Monica. But it's not recommended, because she gets a little unhinged if you do that. If you just delete, if you don't even give her a chance. You're just like, nope. Anyways.
Yeah. But a little bit of a shorter stream today.
Yeah, a little bit short. I mean, we did like, what, 6 hours this last time?
Yeah.
If you want more, we did a 6 hour and some change stream of this.
Yep. And then Saturday, we'll probably be doing just a really chill Pokemon stream.
Yeah, we're doing con stuff on Saturday, so...
So it'll probably just be
It'll be
chill
probably a
hanging
little bit
out.
of a chaotic stream on Saturday, I imagine, because we'll probably be melted brain-wise.
Yeah.
Our brains will be melted outside and inside of our skulls.
I'll probably just be leveling up Pokemon, so nothing really.
Yeah, I'll just be grinding Pokemon while you
It'll just be
sleep.
it'll just be a hangout sort
One
of
of us
thing.
will sleep while one grinds Pokemon.
Probably.
Anyways, because I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah,
I'll
it'll probably be a short one like this one.
Yeah, it won't be very long. I'm sorry to be arise you by knocking on it. I'm just trying to get your attention. He's like, whoa, you can't do that. But we get to continue the adventures of Monica, and we'll do Natsuki.
Yep.
And then I think that lets us have access to Sayori's timeline, and then we can do all of her stuff. And then I think that finally gives us access to Monica's timeline. I think, at least from what I'm understanding about this game. I don't know. This is like the furthest that most people don't even make it this far in the game. So who knows? It's kind of uncharted territory at this point.
Yep.
I don't know. It's got a lot of different weird things you can do, but we can get Natsuki's storyline. They get her side story, do her side stories, and see how adorable that used to be before Monica ruined it.
Yep.
And find out other weird things that can be done.
I guess we'll call it quits here.
That will be it for today, at least. I almost tried to exit through here. I can't do that.
Thanks for joining.
Only Monica can do that.
Only Monica. Just Monica.
Just Monica. Only Monica.